On May 21, 2025, a Hayfield Police Department officer responded to a bank fraud call. A suspect was intercepted on site, identified by a bank employee, and arrested. She faced 5 felony counts under Georgia law. This analysis examines the constitutional framework, applicable Georgia statutes, and relevant case law governing the encounter, and evaluates the conduct of each party against established legal and tactical standards.
Hey, she left ID.
I just got back from lunch. This is the ID she presented to this gentleman. She came in the week before last and did a withdrawal, and she's been to other branches.
Okay. And she's not this person.
She's not that person.
So, hold on, Teresa. And then she sent it in.
So this is the one that we had from week before last that was sent out in our market, saying be on the lookout for her.
And so this is the person y'all do have an account, Teresa?
Correct.
Okay, and this person y'all have an account too. So right now we don't know who she is.
Correct.
Hey, now, before I go, we need to talk to you real quick, okay? Now, we need to talk to you real quick. I'm Officer Hayfield Police Department. The reason why we need to talk to you is basically that we got a call stating that you was trying to make some bank transactions or cash a check, whatever you was trying to do, utilizing someone else's information, not yours, and you was trying to impersonate yourself as that person. Are you aware of that?
No.
Okay, then. Do you have your ID now?
No.
You don't have ID?
I just left it on the counter, I think, in there.
You left it on the counter. Why did you leave it on the counter?
It's in here.
Okay. We can get it. Hold a second. Just stay back. Let me get it right. Yeah.
What's going on?
Hello.
Hi.
Tell us what's going on. What you doing here today?
Nothing.
Nothing. You're at the bank.
I was trying to make a
All
transaction.
right. So here's the thing. We're gonna go ahead and cut out all the bull crap. Okay. You're doing something wrong here. It's in your best interest to tell us what that is. So go ahead and do that. Okay. Just be honest. It's okay. You can tell us.
I just tried to do something illegal.
Okay. Well, tell us what that is. Okay. And why did you do it? That's the main thing.
How?
Or why?
I'm just going through a lot of things. My son got locked up. I'm just having financial hardship right now.
Okay. Did somebody set you up to this, or was it something that you decided to do?
No, it's just something that I heard about, and I just,
Try to see.
yes.
Okay.
Please don't.
You got your regular ID?
No.
Okay.
Come here real quick. Let me holler at you real quick. Y'all watch her.
She admitted to it.
What?
She admitted to it.
Okay, this is what the deal is. This ain't her?
Nope.
And that ain't her.
She knows that.
Okay.
She just said she did it all fraudulently because she needed some money.
Okay, cool.
I got the why she did it because she's our kid.
What's your name?
Savannah.
Savannah?
Okay. How did you get up here?
Uber.
You Uber?
Y'all, I just been going through a lot. I just got put out of my apartment. My son is locked up. It's just a lot going on.
You know, just because you're going through something, that doesn't mean it's okay to your ID from Georgia.
Yes. I didn't take anything.
Miss Savannah, do me a favor and don't use your phone right now.
Okay.
Where's your driver's license?
I didn't bring them. My real stuff.
How much money did she get on this one?
On which one?
The first one.
A lot.
What was
She
a
came
lot?
to our branch
I need to know a number.
Yeah. And who
Was it? Did it happen here in Hayfield?
and some other branches.
I'm talking about no. How much money did she get from Hayfield? That's the only one I can put a case on. And tell me, I need a date and time she came here and withdraw.
I think she did 8, so about
Huh?
about 15.
15 what?
15,000.
15,000.
I will print all that for the last one. We'll get it for that one. This one for identity fraud. And this
And
on the
this
second
one,
Did she get any money for
tried to
that?
get out 8,000, but the account is inactive.
Okay, so 15,000. We need a printout on that then.
Yeah, and we need everything printed from the transaction, the amount. Did y'all contact the account holder?
The account owner is either, if I can remember, Alabama or Florida.
Okay, if you could get us his or her information, how much money was taken out, because obviously those people would be victims and the bank itself as well. Did y'all file a report that time?
No, because it wasn't discovered until she went to other branches.
Okay.
This was not the person. The
Okay.
account owner at that point went in.
Gotcha. She got $15,000, $8,000 to $15,000 the last time you were here, right?
The last time.
Yeah, we got your ID from last time too, where you used your other ID when you came here. So this is the second time. She didn't get any money this time because the account was inactive, but the last time she got $15,000. People go through things, I get it. But you got a lot of victims here. You're stealing from several different people. So What do you think should happen to you?
I should get a warning.
Think so?
A warning?
You think so?
Yes.
Why do you think that?
I don't know what I'm doing.
You do know what you're doing. You're grown. You know exactly what you're doing. You did it twice. I'm being realistic with you. I'm being as real with you as I can. So, I mean, that's a lot of money. You can't just swipe that under the carpet like that's $15,000 you stole from somebody.
You think if somebody did that to you, they deserve a warning?
They took your money out of your.
Second chance.
If they look,
if they had things going on.
they took money out of your account and
And
you
like
used
to pay it back to that person or something.
That's not how that works. You can't pay that $15,000 back. That's why you're here. You used somebody else's ID and stole their money. So that's two things. It's a big deal. This ruins people's lives, not just yours, but if you come in and take money out of my account and pretend like you're me, you're ruining my credit. You're taking money out of my kid's mouth. Other ways to do stuff. I've been broke before and came up, and I didn't go steal nothing.
The initial contact between the officer and the suspect constitutes a consensual encounter, transitioning into an investigative stop. Under Terry v. Ohio, 392 U.S. 1. Decided in 1968, law enforcement may briefly detain an individual based on reasonable, articulable suspicion of criminal activity. Here, reasonable suspicion was fully established. At first contact, an eyewitness identification by a bank employee, a fraudulent identification document left at the teller counter, and a dispatch description matching the subject. The stop was legally sound from the outset. Before physical restraint occurred, the suspect voluntarily stated without prompting that she had attempted something illegal under Rhode Island FOV. In this 446 U. is 291. A spontaneous, unsolicited statement made outside custodial interrogation is generally admissible without Miranda warnings. However, Miranda v. Arizona, 384 U.S. 436, 1966, requires warnings prior to custodial interrogation. The critical question is whether the encounter had become custodial at the moment officers began asking pointed, accusatory questions. Under Berkemer v. McCarty, 468 U. is 420. The test is whether a reasonable person would have felt free to leave. With two officers present, the investigation focused on a specific suspect inside a controlled environment, and questions directly implicating criminal conduct. A court could find that custody had attached before any formal arrest. The absence of a precautionary Miranda advisement creates a suppression argument. Though the substantial physical evidence largely insulates the prosecution, the search of the suspect's purse following arrest is authorized under United States v. Robinson, 414 U.W.S. 218, 1973, which permits a full search of a person and their effects incident to a lawful arrest. The recovery of a $9,800 Regions Bank withdrawal slip and 2 bank cards under another person's name is fully admissible under this doctrine. Probable cause for the arrest itself satisfies the totality of circumstances standard established in Illinois v. Gates, 462 U.S. 213, 1983. The convergence of eyewitness identification, physical documentary evidence, prior transaction records, and the suspect's own voluntary admission constitutes overwhelming probable cause, well in excess of the constitutional threshold. The primary charge, financial identity fraud, is governed by Official Code of Georgia Annotated Section 16. 9. 121. The statute prohibits knowingly using the identifying information of another person without consent to obtain money, credit, goods, or services. When the value obtained or attempted exceeds $500, the offense is a felony carrying 1 to 10 years of imprisonment per count. The suspect used fabricated identification documents bearing her photograph alongside another person's name, date of birth, and account credentials. This precisely satisfies the statute's elements. 2 separate identity documents were recovered, supporting 2 distinct counts. The victim account holders located in Alabama or Florida are the injured parties under the statute. Financial transaction card fraud is governed by Official Code of Georgia annotated section 16. 9.33. The statute prohibits using another person's account number or financial transaction card to obtain money or property with knowledge that the account holder has not authorized the transaction. 3 counts were charged. Consistent with the 2 prior successful transactions and the 1 attempted transaction on the date of arrest, the suspect successfully withdrew $15,000 during her prior visit. Using 1 fraudulent identity document, evidence suggests 2 separate $8,000 transactions on that date. Today's attempt targeted $8,000 from a second account that had since been deactivated. The total exposure across documented transactions reaches $23,000, placing this squarely in serious felony territory under Georgia law. The suspect's personal financial hardship eviction. Family crisis may carry weight at sentencing, but carries no weight as a legal defense. Georgia courts, consistent with federal precedent, hold that economic necessity does not negate the mens rea element of identity fraud. Knowingly using fabricated identification to access another person's funds satisfies criminal intent as a matter of law, regardless of the defendant's circumstances. The fabricated identification documents present an additional avenue for prosecution under Official Code of Georgia annotated section 16. 9. 1. The forgery statute, which covers possession or use of fraudulently manufactured identity documents. This charge was not listed in the footage summary but may be added upon further investigation or prosecutorial review of the physical evidence. Officers identified a likely fraud network pattern. Organizers recruit vulnerable individuals, photograph them, manufacture counterfeit IDs bearing that photograph with stolen account credentials, then deploy them as runners into financial institutions. Under this model, the arrested subject may be a participant rather than the architect. Georgia's conspiracy statute, Official Code of Georgia annotated section 16. 4. 8 would extend criminal liability to any organizers identified through follow-up investigation.
You gave them your real ID? No,
I don't
to
have it.
officers?
I don't have.
No, did you give your officers your real information? I'm
Yes,
sorry. Okay.
yes, my real name, yes.
Okay.
Yes, my real name, yes.
It came back. You ever been arrested before?
When I was younger,
What for?
my husband and I got into a fight and I hit him in front of the police.
Like a domestic or something?
Yeah, they charged me, I think, with aggravated assault for hitting him in front of the police. That was like,
Did you hit him with something?
no, my hand.
How long ago?
Like 2009 or something. Way back. It might not even been in the 2000s.
What's your son arrested for?
He shot himself walking down the street or something in Clayton County. And I guess they have cameras or something and they saw it. He got picked up for a warrant, so when they saw that, they transferred him to Clayton County.
If I could.
What information do you need from the ones that you need here?
Yeah,
The name and number of the customer, the true customer?
that's it. And the amount and the date that she did it.
Got it, okay.
Okay. I need the only ones I need for is Hayfield.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. Appreciate you now.
No, she said she Ubered here.
I just said that she had car keys, I don't trust her, man. I don't even think who that name she gave us is her, man. I think we need to rapid ID.
Is that supposed to be her?
No, these are not her.
Okay, so I guess the last time she came in here, did she give her real ID?
No, that's the
That's
ID.
what she gave
Let me see
us?
what she do, man.
And the customer, the true customer went into a branch, whatever state they're in, and said that money is being coming out. And that's how we,
So here's the thing. She got her picture on these IDs. These are not her name. This is not her
Right.
name. This is a different with a different name with her picture on it.
so some kind of way she's giving us our customers' account information.
Yeah.
So her name is Sawana. She swears that's her real stuff. I mean, whether it is or not, we'll find out.
Yeah, because like I said, these are convincing.
Usually what happens is these people find a homeless person on the side of Cleveland Ave and say, let me take your picture. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll give you $100 if you go in and cash this check. And they come back with a fake ID with the picture on it. Well, we just had a guy, last week or the week before at Delta Community do the same thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
But she got 15 grand last time?
Yeah. This one here is showing the transaction of 8,000.
So she tried to get 8 this time. The last time she was here, she got 15.
That's what-
She actually got it. Walsh says this is the second time.
That's what I'm saying, dude. She did 2 transactions on the same day for 8
Today or the last time?
No, the last time.
The last time.
And she got both of them.
Which
right?
one? On this one
This
here.
one,
Okay, she got 16,000.
Yeah, she got a total of 16 from us.
Cause check this out. When we run this ID, these numbers come back to somebody else.
Oh yeah. The one at Delta was an older black guy. Came back to an old white guy.
Yeah, so I
Like,
told
y'all
her to
don't
print
look
whole.
alike.
And you said today she tried to get another 8,000.
Another 8,000. So this is the 8 that she tried to get, but the account is inactive, meaning there hasn't been any activity.
So right now I got 2 charges of identity theft, and then the other one's gonna be 2 charges of fraud.
All right, ma'am. What I need from you before I go, I just need a recorded statement on what happened today.
Okay.
If you can just tell me what happened, what occurred today.
Sure. She came in, presented a different ID, asking for $8,000 out of the inactive account. Baker pretty much stalled because we recognized her before when she came in, so he kind of stalled, and that's when we called you all
Okay.
to have her arrested.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Well, hey, thank you for your statement. Any further things you need from us, reach out to us.
Do you need that cane to walk?
Yes.
All right, let me get your purse from you, okay? You got anything else on you that's gonna stick harm us or poke us or anything? You're gonna be under arrest for this, okay? The bank wants to prosecute, the person wants to prosecute. We're gonna make it as easy for you as possible, okay?
All right.
We're gonna walk you to the car, we're gonna handcuff you when you get to the car, okay?
All right.
Now, the officer receives a grade of A-. The investigative stop was legally justified. The interview technique was de-escalatory and professionally executed, and the decision to obtain a recorded witness statement before completing the arrest reflects strong evidentiary instincts. Tactically, contact and cover roles were properly maintained throughout. The single area of concern is Miranda timing. Once officer questioning became accusatory in nature, specifically when the second officer told the suspect it was in her best interest to admit wrongdoing, a precautionary Miranda advisement would have been the procedurally correct step. The failure to administer warnings at that threshold, while potentially harmless given the physical evidence, introduces an avoidable suppression issue. The suspect receives a grade of D. The criminal conduct was premeditated, multi-incident, and targeted multiple victims. She arrived at the bank equipped with fabricated documents but without her legitimate identification, a factual pattern that eliminates any claim of impulse or mistake. The prior successful withdrawal of $15,000, followed by a second attempt at a different account, demonstrates deliberate and sustained criminal enterprise. The suspect's cooperation during the arrest and her nonviolent compliance prevent a lower grade. Her voluntary admissions, while legally problematic from a defense standpoint, suggest a degree of remorse. These factors are appropriately weighed by courts at sentencing, but they do not mitigate the underlying conduct or the harm caused to innocent account holders. Bank staff receives a grade of A. Teller Baker's decision to stall rather than confront the suspect directly was tactically sound. It preserved safety, maintained the suspect's presence inside the building, and gave law enforcement time to respond and contain the situation. Jennifer Phillips provided an immediate, specific, and consistent eyewitness identification that anchors the entire prosecution. The one institutional concern is the delayed law enforcement reporting following the prior $15,000 withdrawal. The transaction was identified only after the legitimate account holder reported it from another state. Earlier internal escalation to law enforcement, rather than circulating only an internal branch alert, might have prevented the second visit and any additional victims. 3 legal lessons emerge from this case. First, Miranda timing in non-custodial to custodial transitions is consistently the most litigated issue in interrogation-based prosecutions. Officers should administer precautionary advisements at the point where questioning becomes accusatory, not only upon formal arrest. The evidentiary risk of waiting is rarely worth the marginal interrogation benefit. Second, financial identity fraud investigations are significantly strengthened by early victim notification and parallel evidence collection. Officers who simultaneously secure witness statements, request transaction records, and photograph physical evidence at the scene reduce the prosecution's dependence on any single evidentiary strand, including potentially suppressible admissions. Third, the runner network model of bank fraud is an organized criminal enterprise, not a series of isolated offenses. Individual arrests at the point of execution, while legally valid and necessary, address only the visible layer of the scheme. Investigators who develop probable cause for conspiracy charges extending to document manufacturers and network organizers inflict significantly greater disruption on these operations. At the time of this analysis, the final court disposition of this case has not been confirmed through public records. Based on the evidence documented in this footage, voluntary admissions, physical evidence recovered from the purse, prior transaction records, and eyewitness identification, any criminal prosecution carries a structurally strong evidentiary foundation across all 5 charged counts. The most viable defense strategy at this stage is a plea negotiation focused on mitigating sentencing rather than contesting guilt. Under Georgia sentencing guidelines, a first-time offender demonstrating cooperation, remorse, and identifiable personal hardship may qualify for reduced imprisonment, probationary supervision, or a combination thereof, particularly if she provides cooperation against any network organizers. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and do not forget to check out our second channel, Street Bodycam, for even more police interaction and courtroom content.